Wasn't actually set to live.
YouTube.
YouTube should be good.
Joking. Or TikTok.
TikTok should now be good.
Joking.
And then,
Okay, we're live on YouTube.
yeah, YouTube's cool. Audio's spiking on there, so we should be all good.
Check the. There's oh, there we go. There we go.
We're in.
There's that. Fresh. Instagram. There we go. Instagram.
We're in.
What's up, boys?
Welcome.
Girls and everyone and things and stuff and
Everything, all of the above. Welcome to our once a week lunchtime live, where we answer your airsoft and non-airsoft related questions here on our live stream.
Yes.
You can watch on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. So yeah, hit us with your questions.
Yes.
And that's what we're here to do. In the fashion of lunchtime live, I'm going to be eating lunch because I ran out of time before the live.
yes. Because it's tasty. I should have got Jimmy John's.
I like Jimmy John's.
Jersey Mike's.
I also like Jersey Mike's.
Jersey Mike's is better. But Jimmy
My
John's
chips fell out of the bag.
Good thing they fell into another bag.
A larger bag.
Thoughts on the Quad Smart Airsoft bucking? I've seen a lot of buzz online about those lately. They seem good from what I can tell. I haven't had a lot of testing with them yet, so I don't really have a full-on opinion of them. From what I can see, they seem like they're built really well. They seem like the company is pretty legitimate, which is always a good thing, especially from a customer service standpoint. So that's as much as I could probably give any input on them right now. They seem really well, and they look like they might be a competitor in Maple Leaf buckings, but I need to do some more testing and get some more information on them before I really give them like my seal of approval. Did I see right? You will be at Noob Day? Yes, we'll have a trailer down at Noob Day. We'll have a whole team down there. I think Terry's actually going to be handling that for us with 2 other guys. So yeah, we'll be down at Noob Day. Good to see you two on this lovely day. Nice to see you too, buddy. Thanks for joining in like always. Hey guys, got a question for you. Yeah, hit us up, dude. Toxic hell is good after a long night of drinking.
Yes, but they have a new like grilled chicken, long slow roasted grilled chicken burrito thing.
Yeah.
I haven't had a bite of chicken yet, so
Wow, that's really bad.
it's just lettuce at this point. Lettuce and some cheese.
The only thing I'll really ever get from Taco Bell, if I get Taco Bell, is the breakfast crunch wrap, because I like the hash brown in it. But that's like the only thing I'll get.
Mm-hmm.
Are you guys ready for ACS Noob Day? Yes, we are ready for ACS Noob Day. You guys ever built a HPA DT4, the double barrel M4? We have not, but a local guy who is a pretty good tech has built one. And
There's 2.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's 2 of them.
One with F1s and one with jacks, I think, or
I think they're with. No, I don't
or
think they're
F2s.
F2s. Are they with F2s?
The ones with 2 F1s.
Yeah, which is insane. They are cool. You can definitely HPA them. And when you do it, it's kind of a little bit of a feat. It's definitely doable. Like I said, they're very cool. If you're looking into it, I can definitely go into some more information over an email chain. There's a lot that you kind of have to think about when doing it, specifically with the wiring into the trigger. But they're very cool and you can get them to work quite well.
Awesome Noob Day is looking like it's going to be awesome with all the people there.
Yeah, I think it's going to be crazy.
It's a very good event.
Yeah.
ACS definitely puts on a fantastic, does a fantastic job. I was hoping to catch you last Saturday, Wes. Jason's killing it with the arena. Had a blast last weekend.
Awesome, dude.
Dope, dude. Yeah, it's so hard to be there on a regular. Not that I don't want to. It's just like traveling for me, traveling for the shop, traveling and then when I'm home, it's nice to be there. I try to go to the amp nights, so that's my
your commitment.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna try and
So
do those.
those are the best times I'll personally be there. So
You guys see Amps as a field now. Is it indoor or outdoors? It's indoors. Indoor field. Very tight, close quarters, very tight corners. So pretty fast play. I think most of the times I've played, the group that we have that are regulars seems like a pretty good group. And our guys at the field are pretty good with keeping like the riffraff out. But
there's a good group of people there.
yeah, there's a good core of people, and honestly, it's actually really nice playing there. So I mean, I guess we're biased because we work here, but I'll be honest, we've been to a lot of indoor fields. I like how ours is laid out because it's tight. It's not very open, so you are kind of like going around corners, being like, oh, somebody might be here every time I come around the corner because it's very, very close.
I mean, even being biased, quote unquote, with the fact that we work here is, if our field wasn't good or fun to play at, we wouldn't play there.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean? So
yeah, it's like
it is a good time.
I'm not showing up. Sorry, you guys, but no, we do. We like playing there. It's a fun time. I'm working on one currently, the DG4, with 2 Wolverine engines. That should be doable. I don't see why you would have a problem with that. You just have to splice some wires, but the voltage should be fine. Again, like if you want more info on that or you need any help with that, let's hit us up a customer service email. And if you need any help, send us videos and stuff, and we can help, like, try and walk through some stuff and troubleshoot if you run into issues. But just make sure you get that nozzle alignment down, because then you won't run into a lot of issues. Big one. Will you guys be at Liberty? Yes, we will be at Off Liberty. If you guys don't know where Off Liberty is happening, it's probably, I would say collectively in our shop, one of our favorite fields to go to. It's in PA. It's in the Pocono Mountains of PA. The place is called Skirmish. If you guys play paintball, you've probably heard of it. They have a gigantic paintball event there called the Normandy game, I believe, is what it is. But like it's basically a gigantic field of woods and bunkers and stuff. They have a very, very actually large castle that's legitimately built. That's really fun to play. And from everything we're hearing about this event, it's one of the few events that have played there that you're going to have access to the entirety of that area. And normally, if you guys have played at Skirmish before, you know what I'm talking about. Skirmish likes to break you up. Like day 1, you can only play on the south half of the field, and then like day 2, you can play on the north half with the castle. This seems like we're going to have access to everything. It's a very cool event. I'm very excited that AMS is finally going there because they're a very large company. We work very well with them, and they are probably going to put on an extremely cool event at this AO. If you have not been to this AO, you definitely need to go grab some tickets for Liberty because it is going to be an exceptionally fun time.
Yeah, a lot of guys in the shop are trying to go because, like Tom said, it's very close, and we already like to go to American Milsim events to begin with.
Yeah.
So make sure, if you haven't gotten your ticket, though, it is going to be an awesome time. Like Tom said, one of my favorite games I've ever played was at Skirmish.
Dude, Skirmish is...
Think about it this way.
Yeah.
Like mountain facilities, like these super cool places are awesome, but they're built for training, right? So you have some moments while you play where airsoft guns are the limitation.
Yeah.
But a place like Skirmish is dedicated to paintball and some airsoft. They're built for the ranges that the guns are capable of, which makes all the engagement super fun and exciting. So just keep that in mind.
The way it's laid out, the different areas that you get to play around in, the different ways they have the bunkers set up, they have trenches set up, they have different forts set up. Like you are attacking so many different areas at Skirmish. That's why, honestly, like objectively, it's probably one of our favorite ones. And we've been to a bunch of different places in the country. It is probably universally in our shop one of the favorite places to go and play. And it just happens to be on the East Coast, and it's an awesome area. If you like D14, if you've been to D14, it kind of gave me a little bit of D14 vibes. So if you've been down there in the Texas area, you drop something.
But, don't worry about me. I'm fidgety.
But yeah, guys, I can't stress enough. Go to Off Liberty. It's gonna be a really crazy fun time.
Come hang out. How can I get my hand on the new Bluetooth lines? They're sold out.
Sold out already.
One day event.
Yeah.
Sorry, you have to get them next year.
Just make sure if you guys did get them that you're not having your air stolen. We will be sending a patch out to make sure it's password protected. That was a good comment that came up. We're gonna develop that further.
Yeah. Don't want anyone stealing your air. I travel 3 hours from Louisville, for Noob Day and the anniversary event. Yeah, dude, it's always worth the trip.
Definitely. No, it's always definitely a good trip.
We love Preston down there and ACS.
ACS is always chill group of guys. They're just super fun.
Bet my guy Bareface and I are gonna pop out soon for the amp night then.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah.
Also, can you drop me in that email chain? So shoot us an email.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be sales@ampedairsoft.com.
And then we can just be like, yo, I'm working on this project. Here's some stuff I'm running into. Can you guys like help me with it?
Okay, cheers. I'll surely be emailing you. Awesome. Bring amp with what's STL?
Probably St. Louis, I'm assuming, is STL.
Where's your geography, Tom? Don't you know?
73.
Well, yeah, but you weren't sure what STL meant.
So I'm assuming it means St. Louis.
That makes sense.
Doesn't it?
Yes.
Wesley.
No, use my phone.
Doesn't it? Wesselton.
Wesselton. Where are y'all located? Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Yep.
Come and play toy guns or buy toy guns. Are you guys going to the Tactical League event in New York in May?
We might be looking into that right now.
Hopefully soon. Skirmish is insanely fun. Come to Mercer Center again.
Yeah, we want to be going out to Mercer. We generally don't go to a lot of the free days and a bunch of stuff like that because they have a pro shop there that we're really good friends with, and we definitely want you guys like supporting them as much as we can. Mm-hmm. Some of the bigger events we will be at. Some of Red Dawn is one that we generally go to and show up with our trailer and everything. So we love the guys at Mercer. They're probably one of our favorite fields to work with, along with TRP in our area.
Local.
Very local to Pittsburgh area. So we definitely love going up there and doing that stuff. But we're only really gonna show up as Amped, and not just go play, but as Amped the company at some of the bigger events that they host out there. Which, if you haven't been to a bigger event at Mercer, why haven't you? It's a very fun field, and you need gators if you go there because it's money.
You dropped it too.
Dude, what else have you dropped? Jesus. Okay,
I'm losing it today.
The ball.
Yeah. Okay. Are the old gen fast bump helmets $400 and the old gen ones off Gentech's website is $299?
Not a clue. That's just what they're priced at, man.
Yeah, market is crazy. Old stuff somehow builds value.
Yeah, it does. We don't make any sense of it. It's just that's what people are willing to pay for it, so that's what it is. And if it's on our website, it's generally told to us by a manufacturer what we list it at.
So, I play at ACS. I love it there.
Yeah, it's a great time, dude.
It's a pretty universally same opinion.
Yeah, no, it's a great place.
Which HP engine is the best for G&G Raider?
Really, any of them. The G&G Combat Machine line is one of the few lines that it will literally take anything, dude. Just throw any M4 kit, version 2 kit of any HP engine in there, and you can make it work. The Raider line's really, really cool. It's been around for forever, and you can throw anything.
The Polar Star Jack or the Wolverine Inferno Gen 2?
Those are the two most common ones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
save a little bit of money.
Yeah,
and they'll shoot really good and be a lot of fun. They're probably not doing a Red Dawn again because the last one was a shit show. Yeah. Also, I love Mercer. It's my main.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. Maybe something will take its place, and when that happens, or if that happens, we'll be here waiting for the call.
Yeah.
Bang for your buck.
That's for the Raider.
Yeah.
We hit everything.
How do you get into Airsoft? That's a good question. The simple answer of how to get into Airsoft is, this is what I tell everybody. If you literally never played Airsoft in your life, so we'll start at that gauge.
Yeah.
And you own nothing. Just like any sport or hobby or anything you get into, it's an investment of money to get started. And Airsoft, you can kind of get on the field for $300
with your own equipment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But for $300 is a lot of money to just toss at something you're not sure if you want to do.
Yeah.
99% of the time, you're going to have some form of a local field in your area within a reasonable driving distance, maybe an hour or two.
Yeah.
I would highly recommend either get a buddy or two or whatever and go rent. Go there, rent the equipment. You get on the field, you don't invest any money. You maybe pay $20 to $30 to rent all the equipment and then the admission fee and go play, try it out. And that way, if you're like, oh, this is, wow, I love this.
Yeah.
There you go. Now you have the confidence. You might be able to kind of understand what you're buying a little bit better too. And then you can go invest in the equipment yourself. So you don't have to keep paying the rental fee. But if you go and you're like, wow, I hate this. Yeah. You're not out $300, $400, $500, depending on how much money you drop initially. So go rent, try it out, and you'll meet good people and have a good time.
Yeah, I think what he's saying is the exact same way I would tell you to do is even if you don't have a group of friends to go with, you want to go and hang out, there's always going to be a group at an open play, right? Find an open play near you, rent some equipment, see how it goes, pretend you're in Call of Duty. The main thing is run forward.
The cool thing about Airsoft and any specific hobby, interest, etc.
Yeah.
This applies to like cars. This applies to like going to play Magic at like a
like a store. Yeah.
So when you go to these places, what's the most awkward thing about new people? What do you talk about?
Yeah.
How do you bridge a conversation with a new person? Because I don't know what you're into.
Yeah.
You don't know what I'm into. But there's one variable at all these different things you guys have in common. You're there to play Airsoft. So 95%, 99% of the time, unless you have some really weird person who just like hates Airsoft but like continues to play it. Probably doesn't exist. You're like, yo, I like your gun. It's really cool. It's my first time playing. You care if I run with you?
Yeah, but just be friendly and be upfront too. Just don't act like I know everything and I just showed up for the first time. Just like show up and be like, hey, I don't know anything. You care if I just run around with you guys? Because I don't know where the hell I'm going. Just be like that and you'll be chill and everything. And most people will be like, yeah, man, just hang out with us.
Yeah.
Come chill with us. We're going to go over this part of the field and,
and listen.
Yeah.
Listen. You can stand there and in silence and just listen to conversations about something new like that, and you'll gather information. Yeah. Andrew, one of our customer service guys, he played twice, and he's one of the most knowledgeable people about Airsoft in his company.
Yeah.
And so it's just from listening and learning and going from there. So go meet people. You'll make great friends. Isn't that right, Tom?
Yeah, sure.
I would have never
Make
met
friends.
I would have never met Tom Sarasso if I didn't play toy guns.
That's true. Yeah.
So
Unfortunate.
yeah. Hey, good and bad things.
Yes. Yes.
But either way, so go do that, and you'll have a good time. Tom, are you going to be 1861?
Yeah, since they just announced that, I'm figuring out if I can go because I'm one of the few people that hasn't gone to 1861 yet. So I'm definitely trying to figure out if I can go to it. I would love to, especially now that there's some cool dudes that I know out there. But I would definitely try and go. It really depends on scheduling and who would be up for that kind of an event at that time of the year for us.
Mm-hmm. Are you guys coming to do the day this year or not? Yes.
Yes, we are. We just if you guys didn't see an announcement, we actually are going to be collabing with King Mustang at that event. He's going to be doing a like ghillie suit build thing, and we're going to be bringing some of his stuff down so that you guys can participate in that. So if you didn't see that, go check out ACS Airsoft's page, and there should be some cool stuff about that. A lot of questions about Nuka.
Hi, Bo. You just missed us. Everyone was asking about Liberty.
Yeah, dude.
AMS Bo is in the chat. So if you guys have any crazy Liberty questions, throw them in there.
Yeah, throw some stuff in. And, dude, like, seriously, again, it's our favorite AO to go to. If you guys haven't bought a ticket, go to Off Liberty because it's going to be an awesome time, especially if we have the whole freaking AO. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, and like we said, lots of guys coming out from the shop. So come join us. Come play. It'll be a good time.
Yeah. All right, let's see. Oh, we got a lot to catch up on here.
Now we're going. First ever Gun Gamers event they're phenomenal.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And also we'll be at
We will be at Fractured Skull, and there will be night vision rentals, and we will be providing air and vending on site. So we are there. Go check it out, guys. If you don't know this about us, we're trying to go to and support pretty much every single event we can in the industry. We have a lot of capabilities. We're trying to get everything that you guys want at an event and be supportive of all the events we go to. So if you guys see an event and want to go to it, check out our events page. It generally means that we're going to it if it's on our events page. And if not, hit us up and see why we're not going to it. We might not have heard of it yet, and we might just hit them up and go to it. Just because that's happened a lot of times just from this chat. There's events we didn't even know about. They're like, you guys should hit these people up. We do, and now we have some pretty good partners because of that. So we really appreciate you guys telling us, like, hey, come check this out.
Yeah, I mean, we're here to serve you all at events. So you telling us about things that we don't know about is the only way we're going to learn.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Would you rather dress like a Scottish Highlander or a Roman Legionnaire? Hope I spelled that right. In an airsoft game. Probably a Roman Legionnaire is my people.
Yeah. Eric, this is a great analogy for the starting airsoft.
Oh, yeah.
It's like bowling. You probably aren't buying bowling shoes as a ball unless you do it religiously. Valid point.
Yeah, that is true.
Airsoft, great way to make new friends.
It is. No, it's a great time.
Find a buddy that you can borrow gear and gun from. If you don't have it, I'm pretty sure that the airsoft community will help you out.
Yeah, a lot of people are open to be like, hey, if people go like, hey, I'm a new guy, I don't really know what I'm doing. They're like, here's my gun. Here's my other spare gun. Here's this. Use this. Use it. Like, people in airsoft are quite chill to bring in new people, and I really appreciate it.
Odin's has a good point. Odin's Paradise, if you're in the Ohio area and you want to play some airsoft, look up Odin's Paradise.
Yeah.
They have rentals.
Yeah.
Go play there. But they said give both outdoor and indoor a try. Might love both. Might prefer one over the other.
That's a good point. There's very different styles of playing and different styles of playing at different fields. Again, we have an indoor field. It's very tight. Odin's is the polar opposite. It's an indoor field that is about the size of an outdoor field, but it's very, very different playing in indoor versus outdoor.
Can you guys be closer, please?
Can you lift your entire warehouse and move it closer?
Move it, please. Or we both move. We live in the middle.
Yeah.
But yeah, so try different fields. I mean, even if you went and tried one CQB field and you're like, it was okay.
Yeah.
Try a different one, or go a different day. Because, I mean, you get different groups and different people. So, yeah. Any events in California?
There's events that we generally send raffle prizes out to for California. But we're in Pennsylvania, and the main reason we go to events is to provide a on-site vending service for a lot of people. And trying to drive 36 hours to an event, we do actually for an AMS. It's called Copperhead. That is a event of planning on our side just for that event.
And that's only halfway across the country.
Yeah, so like to go to the extra 8 hours, 6 hours, 12 hours, depending on what part of California you're in, it can be hard for us to accommodate that. But we are trying to work with some different partners out there to get the same type of level of service that we do out there as well. So that is something we are working on. So we're trying to figure it out, and maybe we might fly in for a game or something one time, maybe in this year or next.
How much will a kit at Noob Day Ghillie suit class cost?
It'll be the same price so the kit will be the same price it is on our website. And then the class, I don't know if it's going to be a cost to do the class with Kicking Mustang. I think it's actually just going to be a free workshop that they're putting on for an hour while the event's going on. But you can look up all that information on Noob Day's site.
ACS Airsoft.
Yeah.
So and feel free to shoot them a message, like email them. Preston's awesome. He will give you the information that you need.
Dustin's super quick as well. He's one of the other guys on the email chain.
Okay, got that. That's a good one. Any events in California?
Scotland forever.
Scotland. Wish there was more airsoft going on in the southern part of Montana.
That's true. I mean, yeah, you guys. I mean, Montana. I'm trying to think. Like,
you trying to figure out where that is?
No, Montana. I actually was there for like.
I've been to Montana.
Have you? You know where it is? Yeah. Did you fly in?
No, I RV'd with my grandfather.
Oh, that's cool.
His brother
This went from like I'm trying to bash you. Oh, I'm very interested now.
Well, I can even go to his brother. My grandfather's brother passed away in a military training accident, and that's where it went down out there. Yeah, there was like a practice thing, and then there's a memorial for it. So we went outside.
That's cool.
Yeah, so I have been to Montana.
That's random.
Yeah, I had a broken leg the whole time. I had a cast from my hip to my ankle.
That's more random.
Yeah, it was awful. It was dead of
Yeah, you're
summer.
just like in this RV, like, I love being in an RV where you can move around. Oh, wait, my leg's broken.
So just like this, like the whole time.
Yeah, you're just
Like
like,
hobbling around on crutches.
this is so much fun in the mountainous area of Montana.
I had a great time. But yes, more events out there. That would be cool.
Yeah.
Great, like the landscape and stuff is cool. So it's like
It is. It's. I've been into Glacier National Park out there, and it's one of the most beautiful areas I've ever been to. So yeah, love Montana. I do wish there was more airsoft going on out there. The closest I think you're going to get is if you can go the whole way down to Colorado, if you can go the whole way over to Wisconsin. There's a lot of stuff happening in the Wisconsin area. So you can try and make it out that way. There's some stuff going on, but yeah, it's rough once you start getting in those more rural areas to not have a lot of people coming together for a game.
I'm not an AK fan, but I need one. What's the best AK build? No budget.
Oh, no budget.
No budget is where you can get a little crazy.
Yeah.
First question, I'm gonna do this one kind of efficiently. Brand wise, if you ask me, I would tell you to do an LCT.
I would agree.
It's just I've had great experience with them as AEGs and HPA. So grab an LCT. They have every variant of the AKs. Or if you say the LCT one's not available or something, there are. I mean, we're splitting hairs.
Yeah.
Comparing LCTs to the other brands on the market. So like E&L are right up there with LCT, if not equal. Arcturus,
is
thank
another
you.
one.
I just prefer LCT. That's just a personal preference.
My look at this is if you want a lot of external upgradability after you buy the gun, like you buy the base gun and then you want a bunch of externals and stuff, LCT has a lot of compatibility and external parts that they sell as aftermarket parts. If you want something that's pre-done and also has some cool internal upgrades like extra MOSFETs, higher TPA motors, flat hop as well, you should look at some Arcturus or E&L ones because they do come with a few more upgrades internally and externally sometimes than the base LCTs do. But the quality of the build of an LCT and the upgradability is one of the benefits of getting an LCT. Not that you can't do it with the others. Again, we're splitting hairs here, but I would say you really can't go wrong with an Arcturus, an E&L, or an LCT for like you're trying to go to the max. And if you're trying to go with the most budget, it's going to be a SEMA all day.
Yeah. So the reason LCTs are great is because you have no budget. So you're gonna literally gut the thing and do everything. If you're gonna keep it an AEG, it's just a version 3 gearbox. You build it to the specifications that you want.
Yeah.
Gate Titan, Siege Tech gears, Kratos piston, Lonex hot, Maple Leaf super macron bucking, Omega nub, edgy barrel, and then you want a short tight. ZCI, high torques are good. The rockets are good.
Yeah.
Spring to your FPS. Any piston head really.
Just going through your spreadsheet in your head.
The rocket POM piston heads are really good. Max cylinders are good. The gate cylinder heads are good. Yeah, and then you'll be good. And then HPA, pick your engine and throw it in there.
Yeah, no, seriously.
Do an F2. If you have no budget, do an F2. I would recommend the version 3 Fusion engine, but they don't exist anymore. So get a version 3 F2 and those barrel components. If you want any more information and want a full build list, shoot me a DM on Instagram. My Instagram is literally amp_West, and I'll just literally send you everything you need to build out an AK to your likings. That's kind of all I do. So, yeah.
All right.
AKs.
By the way, I got my M27 IAR and my P-Star from y'all. Both are amazing. Great, dude. I'm glad you're happy with them, and I'm glad they're working for you.
Thank you.
Are you guys coming to Noob Day? Yay or nay? Yes, we're coming.
Lots of Noob Day today, which is good.
Amp. Wait, y'all the HP online stores? Same Amp? Yes, we are. Yeah, we are the a lot of people call us the HPA store. So yeah, we're the same Amp.
Is it normal for a field tech to charge like $50 to install a spring with a quick change spring, LMAO?
It depends on the type of the quick change spring. If you're talking like a Crytek, a VFC, where it's not a fully quick change spring and you do have to take that gearbox out, and disassemble pretty much the entire lower receiver to get to it.
It's fair.
Yeah, that can be fair. Now, if it's like a Specna that has like the bolt on the back that literally takes 30 seconds, or the KWA version of that, or any of those versions that are you don't have to really take the entire thing apart, it might be a little much. But if you do have to start taking the whole thing apart, I do understand charging that kind of price for it.
Mhm.
They know how to. They are charging that presumably because they are knowledgeable enough to take it all apart, upgrade that spring, put it all back together, and the gun runs fine. There's sometimes you do that and you put something back wrong, you strip a wire while you're putting something back. That's why you're paying that cost, because of the expertise.
I think you guys still owe you a Vanilla Crown Royal.
Yes, please.
Shoot me a DM. We'll work that out and the AK parts.
Yeah.
We'll be good. So those are good. My jack is going to shit, and I've never seen anything bad about a V12. Should I get that or a new jack?
So the V12 kind of doesn't exist anymore. They were good when they were out, but they really don't exist anymore. So if your jack's causing you problems, if you're looking at a V12, and probably because of a price point or a good deal, I would tell you to go and get a Fusion engine, because they were pretty much, the V12 was based off of a Fusion engine. If you want all those same features, is it pricier than jack? 100%. The price is way higher, but the performance is also is a lot better as well. So if you're looking at a V12, I would tell you don't, because if something goes bad on it, you're going to have a hell of a time finding parts for it. I would tell you to get a Fusion engine if you're going after something that is made like the V12 and probably even slightly better. If not a lot better. Yeah, not slightly better, a lot better. You guys rock. Thank you. For Milsim, look for the intro events too. Out here, Stag Ops and MSATA do them and usually have guys who play a lot and run the event. Yeah, those two in particular, if you're in the New England or the East Coast area, the northeastern area of the country, go to those events. They're some of the best in the country. We love those guys up there. Obviously we're out here, but they put on some great events, especially if you're a beginner. They really do a good job of integrating new guys into the flow. And they can be a little bit intense, but also if they're getting a little too intense for you, they'll accommodate. They're not just going to throw you to the wolves.
The nice thing about Airsoft in the industry is there's a scale. It's not like you have to make major jumps.
Yeah.
From, I just bought my first gun, I play indoor a little bit, I went to a local outdoor event. It's not like you have to jump into like the deep end.
Yeah.
You can literally gradually walk down the pool until you start swimming on your own.
Yeah.
Great analogy.
That was weird, but yeah.
What do you mean that was weird?
I'm right now picturing you in the amp pool.
Just doing like, it's like Godzilla at the end of every movie. Just leave it. Godzilla leaves the exact same way in every movie. I still need to see the new one, so please don't
Spoilers! Now, do spoilers!
No!
Do spoilers!
I'll leave.
Spoilers!
No. It looks fun. I just want to watch it. But yeah, I definitely appreciate you guys making the trip to ACS. What's 10-hour drive for you?
Yeah, that is like a 10-hour drive for us. Yeah, what's funny for us at this point, like a 10-hour drive, 8 to 10-hour drive is like our average. The cool and weird part for us also at the same time with the driving times is we're DOT, so we have to take a certain amount of breaks and everything. So it ends up working out. It is a long haul, but it is worth it. I think pretty much every time we do it.
All right. I would feel myself, but it's not. It's not getting complete in an old rock pit.
That's interesting.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Love LCT. I own one myself. They're solid. The LCT G3 is badass
They're
too.
so nice and heavy.
We have one.
They are extremely heavy, but I love the actual feel of it.
Amp Airsoft best love from Turkey.
Oh, thanks, dude.
Thank you, man. That
That's
means
awesome.
a lot. I wish LCT would dip into the MP5 models.
I'm kind of waiting to see what they do because they have the G3. I'm waiting to see if they actually do come out with some MP5, like bigger caliber MP5 stuff.
Mm-hmm. This is a cool question. If LCT jumped into MP5 models, do you think it would be a step up over the Elite Force MP5s?
So,
not over the Avalon. I don't think you could do much better than the Avalon.
The Avalon gearbox is really, really good.
I'm talking externals.
Oh, the externals? Yeah, they're pretty much on point. I think maybe you want a little bit more weight out of them to feel more realistic, but you're not really going to get any much more than they're giving you right now. The LCT, it might be a heavier duty one for externals because I'm looking at the G3. Their G3 is like pretty heavy duty metals on there. You can actually do the HK slap on the G3 and not really have to worry about it. The Avalon version of the Umarex and Elite Force ones is still a nicer one, but you do have to worry sometimes. You probably should not be HK slapping any of these metal parts, period.
Godzilla dies in the new one. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for supporting.
And then Tom, are you guys going to the Wolverine Summit again?
Most likely. I'm trying to figure out what we're doing with that. But yeah, most likely we're going out there talking about hanging out with those guys.
Wes, I'll send you a video of it. What are we sending a video of? Dude, I have a V12 on guy. I made the world's loudest HPA. Yeah, send me a video.
Yep.
Does anyone have a program for learning work on airsoft guns? EVIC, IIRC does, but I don't know if AMP might and how they may compare.
We currently don't. We're trying to work more on our video side of things to educate people across the country with that. We've talked about opening up a workshop for some people, but right now that's not something we're working on.
What if you did, here, new business idea.
Oh my God, we do these every time.
I know. There's always business opportunities in AMP Live.
If you guys need to start up a small business, come to the AMP Live.
I mean, seriously,
we'll give you free businesses.
We did 4 businesses in one episode.
Yeah.
I think it's literally labeled that on our feed.
Yeah.
So you can find that one pretty easy. But either way, what if you just did a, like, FaceTime tech? Like, you call in, pay for the time. And
I mean, you could definitely.
like, yeah, move that spring over there.
They do that with some online tutoring stuff, I know. I mean, I've seen that breakdown. You could definitely do some type of service. The thing with that is, though, is you got to go with somebody very knowledgeable, I would say, if you're going to be doing that. Because you're probably paying them by the hour on that phone call.
Depends on how fast the caller's working.
Yeah.
And if they're fidgeting around with a V3 trigger for an hour, right, man?
Yeah.
How it is.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy.
I mean, yeah. What staging area are you guys going to be by on Friday? I missed it if it was said. I wasn't said. If you guys aren't aware, we are now officially partnered with MSW.
I'm surprised if you weren't sure.
What that stood for. But we did do an announcement. I think it was yesterday.
Last night.
And so we will be at every MSW event within a 25-hour driving radius of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Crazy.
So getting back to the question, I believe we'll probably be around the Rust 4 militia area as of right now. Generally, we find out once we get on site. So I can't really tell you right now which area we're going to be closest to. We try to be between both staging areas if we can, but with how the step-off goes between NATO and Rust 4, generally they are separate, and generally we can put more by Rust 4 because militia is also in with Rust 4, and so a lot of times they just throw us there. It also depends on just how it works on the AO. At the very least, you guys will see us when you drive through. We will be visible, even if we're not by your staging area, so you know where we're at, so you can come drive to us if you need to pick anything up, if you need to buy anything, if you need help with anything.
This is cool. What if you did a live stream workshop where people could buy a certain kit and gun and put it together live? That'd be fun.
Interesting. Yeah, that's a cool idea. Hey, see, you guys are coming up with business ideas.
Why are you telling us? Because then we're just gonna do it.
Yeah.
Go do it yourself.
I mean, that's a cool idea.
I love that.
We could look into that. So the live originally started as like a tech question live.
Tom sitting alone in his office.
It was me sitting alone at the night vision desk.
Thank God I came in. That'd be so boring.
It was going to be rambling the entire time about different tech things. But
The first question is about a piston head, and he talks about it until the live's over.
As you can understand, the way that the piston head works, we hold here and
carrying approximately 0.025 kinetic pounds.
Let's get into volume and how that works.
Yeah, that is interesting. I love that shit.
It is. It's just like I would do that. I would sit there and go, okay, let's be nerds. It's not Mac build. Yeah, that's a Mac build. That is a not real toy gun, but for airsoft.
TikTok doesn't like when I grab things off the wall, so
or point to them, or them be not super brightly colored. I do have a very brightly colored Rogue MTW that I need to put behind
Yes. Did the ATF ban all pyro grenades or
No.
just the EGs?
Right now, there's no ban on it right now. Right now, the only people that have approval with a licensing thing for pyrotechnics that are P grenade based is Taggin and IWA. They both have professional tests and everything and licensing to go through, which you can do online. You don't have to go to a class or anything. You can do that online to then buy their grenades. Enola Gay does still have their smoke grenades available, and we will be selling those, as long as we can. The EGP grenades, I do believe, will be coming back. They are just working with the ATF right now to get approval for it.
Just take some time.
Yeah.
So we should be cool. Road trip to Bad Cat Airsoft.
Oh, I've heard of you guys. Yeah.
Just send an email.
Yeah.
And see what goes on. We're always down. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're
always down to do
a ton of stuff, guys. We're on the road like every weekend.
Do you guys still have your first gun, and what was it, and does it still work?
Yeah, I have
No.
my first gun was my Scar. I got Polar Star, and yeah, I still use it until the stock broke, but it still works. So it's running great still. My stock.
I do not have my first GNG. It's just a Raider, but I don't have it anymore.
Yeah.
It lasted a while.
First
Actually,
gun-
my first gun was a Spring M16.
My first gun was a rental. My first gun I ever used religiously was a G&G combat machine, but I rented a lot in the beginning, and then I bought from AMP when I was a lot younger a classic Army Scar L.
Yeah, I bought my Raider from AMP.
Now we're on a podcast right
A podcast is a live stream.
now. Wow,
Podcasts are rehearsed,
oh my!
and they have predetermined questions.
Dude, when we were on the Zulu podcast, that was actually really fun.
As you said that, then one of the most recent question is, you guys ever go to Zulu?
Oh yeah, the Zulu guys are awesome. They're gonna be hanging out with us at the MSW. They're coming out for that. Some of them are. They're super awesome guys. If you guys haven't been to Zulu 24, just go.
Yeah, it's fun.
They're a bunch of freaking nerds.
I would kill to have a field like that.
They're
locally.
hyper nerds, and you can make fun of them and say, "I told you to do so."
Yes.
They're just awesome guys.
I miss being able to jot down the all shop easily. Glad to see you're doing good.
Yeah,
Thank you.
thanks, dude.
And shout out to the 412 from the 360. Hell yeah, brother.
Thanks, dude.
Thanks for representing. Thoughts on the LCT RPK? Great gun.
Great
Don't
gun.
HPA.
Yeah.
Where are we at? There's a Tom. Do you need a Scar stock?
I need a very specific Scar stock, as I have found out recently, because mine is very old. But hit me up, DM me, and we'll talk about it. Tom is hot. Thank you. You are too. If you guys don't know, we are doing a thing at our field for a actual tactical training workshop with Keystone Dynamics Solutions. It's going to be on April 19th. That's another event going on that we're doing. We're doing a lot of collab stuff. We're trying to do a lot of things this year. We're doing a lot of outreach. We're doing a lot of things. A lot of things happening. There's a lot of things happening.
Too much.
There's a lot of stuff that's happening. Okay, real talk. I'm just going to be real for a second. The stuff that has happened in the last 60 days that we've just worked on very religiously has been crazy. And I'm really appreciative to all of our partners that have been working with us to try and make everything happen. They've been very professional, very cool to work with, and understanding, because it has been nuts, and you guys have all been great to work with. So I'm just trying to be real for a second. It's been nuts.
Yeah, it's crazy. How much would it cost to HPA Vietnam style M60?
Vietnam style M60, like HPA it?
Yeah.
It wouldn't be that much. You actually just need a 249 kit from any of the companies that make an HPA engine that is like a 249 kit, and then you need an M60 model. It's not that hard to do. If you want us to do that for you, you can reach out to sales@ampedairsoft.com, and we can work on a quote and a time frame for that. Right now, we are a little inundated with builds right now, so it might be a little bit longer of a wait, but we can definitely help you out with that.
All right. I just drove to Zulu the first time and didn't have fun at all. The ref watched the BBs bounce off the guy and basically said, "Oh well, I just got hit and I'm forced to call it." I'm from Great George, New York. I go to Ape and CCZ a lot.
Okay, I haven't been to Ape. No, I have been to Ape. Ape's a cool field.
I've never been there.
It's up near Albany, right? If I'm thinking of the right area. It's a cool field. We were there a few times. A lot of the events didn't really seem to keep happening for us. We're pretty chill to Zulu guys. We do a lot of events there because they have a certain type of field and they are located in a certain area that works very well for a bunch of different groups of people from different regions to come to, which is why we're there a lot more than Ape or CCZ. I don't think we've ever been to CCZ, but I mean, if you're having a fun time there, man, I'm glad you're having a fun time there. Sorry you didn't have fun at Zulu, but honestly, I would hit them up and see like, hey guys, just want to let you know this is a problem. They're pretty open to taking criticism.
Yeah, I just can only speak for myself. I have had nothing but a great time at Zulu. So yeah, I would just talk to them, man. They're very open. They're not, they're open to the criticisms and the suggestions. So
As I said, they're gigantic nerds and
they love toy guns.
I love toy guns.
First big boy blaster was a TMG-17. Still got it. Not currently functional.
That's cool.
Yeah, the nice thing about being a TM is you can probably find parts to fix it.
Yeah, you actually can. Those are some really cool ones. What's your recommendation for high tier AEGs? It's between FFE. It's been FFE since I've looked / owned one. I'm saying effing forever is what FFE stands for.
I want to get back into AEG.
Right now, I'd say the top brands, if you're trying to go for a really good one, there's a few, and it's kind of hard to differentiate because you're really splitting hairs at this time. You have VFC, Crytek, KWA, and actually I would put Specta in that race as well. You also have Gate coming out with their Trinity line, which is a pre-built one from Gate Titan. They're working with a company called Moss Manufacturing, or you guys might know them as E&L, Arcturus, or they have an optics company as well. But they're working with them to try and bring in their own pre-built high-end guns. If you're looking for a crazy high-end AEG, you can look at some custom builders like Umbrella Armory and Fatco Customs.
Yeah. PH, not FAT.
Yeah.
PH18 code.
Yes.
Cool code.
Cusco.
CCZ has come such a long way, and I'll get back to Zulu. 100% love the field. I don't hold grudges.
Oh.
Yeah, dude, yeah. And I didn't expect you to or anything like that. That's good. Maybe come up when we're doing an event.
Yeah.
If we're going to event something. It'll be on the website under the events tab, so come up there.
There's a good one. How can I get my Jag Arms Reaper TS to work with a USF/CGS from P-Star? Sorry, USG. So I don't know the exact one, but a lot of times if it is a buffer tube style shotgun, what you can do with those is oftentimes the tank or reservoir for the gas is in the buffer tube of the shotgun itself. Now, you want it to work with a onboard CO2 system. I will say to you that's going to be a little bit harder than just putting a line on it. Putting a line on it's going to be the easiest way to HPA that thing, and honestly, you're probably going to have just as good a time.
The best efficiency.
Yeah, you're going to have the best efficiency you could ask for. If you're trying to do a UGS or a CGS on there, it is possible, but you do need to do a lot of custom work with the internal lines to make it fit properly. And you may need to change some of them out for some different bore size with macro line to make it work with a Type 1 CGS or Type 1 UGS is probably what you're looking for those guns. That's the quick and dirty way I can tell you that. But like I said, the easiest way you're going to be doing it is just tap it and run a line to it, man. It's going to be a hell of a lot easier, hell of a lot less of a headache.
And perform better.
It's going to perform better. Yeah.
Specna Edge 2.0. Yes.
Yeah, those are great. Those are great bang for your buck.
First, Airsoft rifle with a Lancer Tactical Interceptor, basically the SAI GRY clone. Do not have it.
Okay.
wish I still.
Did you happen to sell that? Is that why you don't have?
What happened to it? Wes, I don't know if you saw my comment. I sent you the video of my V12. It's wild. I will look at it after the live, and then we can chat about AK stuff.
Oh, cool thing from Amped Oops for the manager of our Airsoft arena there. He says Polar Star does have an adapter for JAG depending on the style of shotgun. So look on Polar Star's website and see exactly what style you have, and you might be able to find a very simple adapter, and it can work very well.
Yeah, the adapters make all the difference.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. Finally got my light on my AK-12. Just needs a trace unit and an optic mount.
Bro, were you like out of electrical tape?
What the heck, dude?
Yeah, it's not. It doesn't take that long.
Easy peasy.
I mean, I don't know how you can have. Let's see here.
I never got around to play around. I never got to play around with regulars. Just
You have a Ninja.
regulators.
I think.
Regular, yeah. Just have a Ninja, and I'm thinking of getting a Storm. What's your thoughts?
The top two regulators I'd say that are on the market as far as feature set goes. Thank you, Vic, for messaging me and asking me this question, so I have an in-depth response when anybody asks now. My personal take is the Storm and the Polar Star Micro are probably the two best regulators on the market for feature set and mainly that because the refresh rate on both of them is crazy good. The PSI range is very wide. They have one of, if not the two smallest footprints out of any regulator on the market right now. And their warranty is something to consider. Their warranty and customer service is very, very good. The only other ones I would recommend to you that are also quite good, but a little bit bigger, is going to be the Redline Mini SFR. Those are always a very high quality regulator. They're very good. And if you want a budget one, we also make one ourselves. Our Amped SLPs are very good, and they carry a lifetime warranty, right?
1 year.
One year warranty.
Lines and IGLs carry lifetime.
But they're for a budget-minded person. They don't have as much features. They are a little bit bulkier. But if you're trying to save some money and just get started, that is the point.
Gosh, dude, SLPs go through some hell.
Oh, dude, yeah. We run SLPs in the tech room, and I think some of them are like decades old and probably have tens of thousands of, hundreds of thousands of rounds.
They're so old that the freaking fittings of the line and the regular are like seized together.
They're so. Oh yeah, you can't take them apart.
Oh, you can with like PB Blaster.
Yeah, but like
work it.
But like, yeah, they're not coming apart easily. Not anymore.
Wild stuff. Oh boy, oh boy.
You guys have been nuts today. I really appreciate it.
It's been a good day of airsoft questions. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to eat some Chinese food. Typing here.
What are you eating?
Chinese
on the
food.
lunchtime line.
I just said Chinese
Yeah,
food.
what Chinese food? You have noodles, you have rice, you have like anything like that. What are you talking about? I love the PE gearbox in my AK so much. It's awesome. Yeah, they're pretty good. The Perun gearboxes are pretty good as a upgraded option.
Called it. That's what you were going to say.
What, that you sold it? Yes. Anything you say past that, I'm not listening to. You 100% sold it. Nah, I broke it at the OG Battlefront by smacking it off one of the doorways in the town, but then you sold it after it broke, correct?
It has been sold. General T.
Oh, that is.
I love General T.
I don't think you can really go wrong with General So's. Like, it's like the immediate go-to.
Want to get into GBBs? Is it worth it?
Oh boy.
How strong is your willpower?
How strong is your willpower is the best way to answer that. They're worth it. Specifically pistols. Pistols are very worth it, right?
That doesn't count. No one goes, oh, I'm going to get the gas blowbacks. Everyone goes and buys a pistol. Everyone has to buy a gas pistol, Tom. That's basic airsoft.
You can get an AEP.
AAP?
AEP.
Oh, well, yeah, but he's talking about rifles. I would bet my entire life he's talking about.
I'm assuming he's talking about rifles. Okay, so him and I both have extensive experience with gas blowback rifles.
So, no, I'm saying
they are a certain price point, and it's worth the price. And you need to maintain them properly, and you need to treat them kind of like in the way that you would treat a real gun. You need to make sure they're clean. You need to make sure they're lubed properly. You need to make sure the gaskets are good. You need to make sure that you're running the right propellant, the right BBs, and everything is running
And you
properly.
need to make sure that the right propellant works in the right temperature that you're playing at.
Yep.
And then if the temperature gets too cold, the gun doesn't work. You need to make sure that the stars align above you in certain instances, depending on the field that you're at.
You must wear
Elevation.
your lucky rabbit foot on it. You can't wear it on yourself. You must put it on the gun as a gun keychain.
Yep, your elevation needs adjustments. But they are finicky.
They are, finicky is the best word. If you look into it, if you are looking for somebody who has a lot of information on gas blowback rifles, it's actually not going to be probably a USA guy giving you. It is going to be some of the European guys, because a lot of them over in Europe run gas blowback rifles in a lot of different editions. And what
Religiously.
Yeah. So if you have ever heard of Bada Bing Pictures, the guy's a YouTuber over in the UK. He goes extensively into gas blowbacks. He's one of the guys that I go to for my information on gas blowbacks. Another guy who's very good over there that talks to a lot of people and interviews a lot of people and also runs gas blowbacks himself is Anvil Airsoft over in the UK, if you guys haven't heard him. Another YouTuber that I think is very knowledgeable on gas blowback rifles, and he has a lot of good content and a lot of good tips and tricks and a lot of good reviews on different brands of gas blowback rifles. So please go check those two dudes out if you have any questions about gas blowback rifles. They are some of the two guys that I trust the most when it comes to gas blowback rifles.
They're a lot of fun. You're having General Tso's with white rice?
Bro, you got that. You got
You need the fried rice.
What are you doing,
Ross,
dude?
I love you for saying. You're telling me a shrimp fried this rice?
Are you ready for Arctic as? I'm gonna call it Azkaban for the day I die. Yeah, I'm ready with my bibby roll and my hand warmers and my absolutely bare minimum ruck loadout. Yes, I am very ready to die. We're all gonna die.
Thank you for your kind comment on our post. It's been a lot.
Yeah, no, seriously, thank you, dude.
Yeah, I saw that this morning. My heart melted. So.
But yeah, the MSW, if you guys are not ready for it in West Virginia, get good, get warm. Don't learn how to put layers on and off. And another shout out to another good YouTuber guy is the entire Gun Gamers team. They're pretty knowledgeable, and if you're going to any MSW or any 40-hour event, they put out a lot of knowledgeable content so you don't freeze and die at a 40-hour overnight, and you don't have to drop because nobody wants to see people drop. Don't drop. Just get good.
Drink water. Start drinking water now. You should have been drinking water from a week ago.
You definitely should have, actually. Do that now.
Bring your 2 liter Mountain Dew. You'll be good for the weekend.
Bring what is it? Liquid IV. Bring liquid IV powder. Yeah. Oh my God, that like wakes you up. Yeah.
Boating season is coming. I need to get back to 200. I'm at 220. Okay, I respect it. It's a valid reason to eat white rice.
Boating season. It is.
It's getting warm. Let's go. I'm sick of this cold weather.
It is, and like
Rain and
the perfect example is he asked me like, "Are you ready for Arctic Azkaban?" And it's like, "Yeah,
it's April.
It was 65 yesterday. It's supposed to be 55 the day before down there, and then it's going to drop to 42."
It's not fun, man.
I don't know why West Virginia and Western PA has to be this way. They're very, very, very bipolar.
Yeah. Anyway, guys,
That's 2 o'clock. Wow,
it was a fast live.
that was
week.
crazy. Guys, thank you.
But yeah, join us. If you're ready for Milsom West this weekend, join Tom and go play some toy guns.
If you haven't bought your ticket for Off the Liberty, go buy your ticket for Off the Liberty so we can see you guys there. And if you guys aren't doing either of those, go to New Day.
Good stuff coming up. Check the website, event page. And as always, we do this every week, Wednesday, 1 o'clock for Lunchtime Live. Bring your questions next week.
Yeah. Thanks again, guys.
We'll catch you later.
Catch you later. She's going to awkwardly turn it off while I continue to stare at the cameras because we have 3 cameras today. We're probably never going to change that because it's honestly quite funny. I'm just going to keep staring at what everyone is still